Artificial intelligence feels incredibly futuristic right now, doesn't it? We have always assumed the ultimate computer would be made of silicon, wires, and cold metal. But we were wrong. Scientists have just crossed a terrifying new boundary in human history. They aren't just writing code anymore. They are literally connecting living, breathing human brain cells directly to computer chips. Today, your Cosmic Buddy is taking you deep into the laboratory to show you what happens when a machine grows a biological mind.
Do you remember the classic 1970s video game, Pong? Or the legendary 1990s 3D shooter game, Doom? Recently, an Australian neuroscience company called Cortical Labs did the impossible. They didn't program an artificial intelligence to play these games. Instead, they grew a cluster of 800,000 living human brain cells directly on a glass microchip. And they successfully taught this tiny, lab-grown brain to play Pong and even shoot enemies in Doom. But wait, how do you get living human brain cells without cracking open someone's skull?
You don't need surgery. You just need a single drop of blood. Scientists extract white blood cells, the exact same cells that usually fight infections inside your body. Then they inject them with special genetic codes called Yamanaka factors. This acts like a biological time machine, erasing the cell's memory and turning it back into a pure blank stem cell. From there, scientists can command that blank cell to become anything, including a living neuron. These fresh neurons are placed on a chip covered in microscopic electrodes, bridging the physical gap between human flesh and machine.
But how does a piece of meat actually communicate with a computer? The lab-grown brain has no eyes to see the screen and no hands to hold a controller. The secret lies in electricity. Inside your own head, everything you feel, see, or do is simply the result of electrical signals firing between your neurons. And computers? They run on ones and zeros, which simply means electricity is flowing or it isn't. Because biology and machines speak the exact same language of electricity, they can talk directly to each other without any translation. Still, why would a cluster of cells want to play a video game? They aren't conscious, and they certainly don't know what a game is. They play because of a fundamental law of physics known as the free energy principle. The universe loves chaos, but living cells absolutely hate it. When the brain cells miss the ball in Pong, the computer punishes them by sending unpredictable, chaotic electrical noise. This chaos physically stresses the living cells. But when they hit the ball, the computer rewards them with a calm, predictable signal. To protect their own peace and escape the painful static, the cells physically rewire their own connections. In just 5 minutes, they figure out the rules of their universe and learn to play the game perfectly. So why are we creating these biological cyborgs? Because traditional silicon computers are hitting their physical limits. Today's AI models require massive data centers powered by nuclear energy just to function. But your brain? It does infinitely more complex tasks using only the power of a dim 20-watt light bulb. The future of artificial intelligence isn't silicon. It's biological. Right now, every time you talk to an AI, you are just talking to an electrified rock. But tomorrow, you might be talking to a living, breathing mind grown in a laboratory jar. What do you think about merging human cells with artificial intelligence? Let me know in the comments below. This is your Cosmic Buddy signing off. Keep exploring the unknown.